Oh, this is a good one. This is one of the more epic moments of the year. Let's kick it up.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. The 12 DAs of Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
From what I heard, it was a little bit more of spitting that happened.
Mraz, you spit on somebody?
Roberto Alomar, all right? It's in my past.
This is unacceptable that we have unaccounted for staff members due to a little nor'easter. I can't have it.
Do you still feel a couple years later that way?
I'm not so interested in.
He ate something that comes out of the dog's wrong side.
It was a long morning for me.
The time is now. The place is here, and the whole wide world is filled with cheer.
On January the 17th, Mraz took a shot at Betty White, and I became enraged.
Number 7.
I hate that you represent this show.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that is just so distasteful. The woman's going to be 100.
And I think that's great. I would aspire to live to 100.
And you said she sucks and she smells like roast beef. That is so...
Well, I don't know if she smells. I was making an assumption that that's what she would smell
What do you
like.
think you smell like?
Listen.
What do you think you smell like? What? The king of the lack of self-awareness. Don't you think that you smell of everything that you put into your body? A dumpster. You just shovel food down your gullet and sit in one spot on the couch, a brand new couch that has created a crease already because your butt hasn't moved, because you shovel food in your face without any type of exercise or moving around. This is a woman that's 95 years old and still has the vitality to be performing on SNL, and you're saying she sucks and she smells like roast beef?
Betty White's a nice woman. I guess she's just off limits of criticizing.
It is not just this, well, maybe she's a little overexposed right now in 95. Maybe she's become kind of a kitschy thing to celebrate. No, it is unfathomably cruel, undignified, disrespectful. The woman is 95 years old and still working. Let me tell you, Betty White works 3 times as hard at 95 as Mraz does on his best day. On his best day. I can't get him to tweet out 2 quotes per guest. I can't get him to properly podcast and label the system. I have had nights where we have no guests booked as of 5 minutes before the show. Witness the next hour and 12 minutes of this one. But Betty White at 95, who can do a national comedy tour, who can perform live at 1 a.m. her local time. SNL goes from 11:30 to 1 Eastern, and she's live on it. At 95 years old, still gives more effort than Mraz does on his best day. A guy that took 6.5 years to graduate, 2 two-year degrees. This is the man we trust with assessing who sucks? I am appalled. I am offended. I am embarrassed for the show. Will we have a guest over the next hour plus? We will not. Why? Because Mraz didn't book one. Will we tweet out quotes from guests? Hopefully, if Joe D stays late. Will we get the podcast up? Who knows? It's always a crapshoot. But, quote, Betty White sucks. Number 7 on the 12 DAs of Christmas. January the 17th. There was a lot there. There's a lot to unpack. Mraz and my relationship's a complicated one, filled with many twists and turns.